This story comes to us from goodwordnews.com. Greg Hallgrimson, the former Greenwood police chief, has pleaded guilty to assaulting a handcuffed man who is being held at a police station for allegedly attempting to drown his own baby girl in an icy pond. Hallgrimson, who's 51, pleaded guilty Wednesday morning in the Western Missouri District, according to court records.
6:05, and the city of Greenwood, Missouri, finally acknowledging their police chief is on administrative leave. This while the Missouri Highway Patrol investigates an excessive use of force allegation that stems from a case that simply shocked the town there.
Yeah, Job, you probably remember back in December, a young father showed up here to the Greenwood Police Department reporting that he had just tried to drown his infant daughter. The police chief and another officer responded to a freezing pond where the man left the baby and saved the little girl. Attorneys for the father, Jonathan Ziccarelli, say when the officers came back to the police station after the ordeal, Chief Greg Hallgrimson beat up Ziccarelli. Ziccarelli's attorneys say you can see the evidence of the beating in his mugshot from that day. He's still in the Jackson County Jail on a $500,000 bond with an arraignment scheduled for March. Now, we went to City Hall yesterday wanting answers to some questions. We were able to confirm that the chief is on administrative leave and no acting chief has been named. Mayor Levi Weaver couldn't tell us whether the leave was paid or unpaid. There's nothing on the agenda for tonight that indicates the Board of Aldermen will discuss anything regarding the police department.
An excessive force investigation against Hallgrimson was opened after the former cop was accused of beating Jonathan Stephen Ziccarelli, known as Jay-Z, who reported to Greenwood Police Department in December 2018 and told police that he had killed his young daughter. Hallgrimson and another officer quickly rushed to an icy retention basin and found an unconscious infant floating face up, lungs filled with water. Hallgrimson and the other officer removed the child's wet clothes and wrapped her in the chief's shirt to warm her body. Paramedics arrived and took charge of resuscitation of the child and rushed her to the hospital. The child was treated for severe hypothermia, and Jackson County prosecutors filed an assault charge against Ziccarelli later that day.
Greenwood citizens have mixed emotions about the allegations against the chief.
In his position, I'm surprised, but I don't hold anything against him. I mean, it's other countries that would be perfectly acceptable.
I think he needs to go through due process. I definitely think he needs to be on unpaid leave, and I think there needs to be a proper investigation, just like everybody has to go through.
You know, a lot of people may agree with this Hallgrimson. A lot of people may say, yeah, this guy deserves to die trying to kill his baby. He's done. But unfortunately, like I've said before, when you're a law enforcement officer, you can't just walk up to a handcuffed person and start beating them. I mean, we may agree with him, you just can't do it. But under the plea agreement, they should use, temporary insanity or what have you as mitigating circumstances. They should say, you know what, he lost his mind. I mean, look at the circumstance. Any one of us who have kids, this guy comes in and goes, I killed my baby. Yeah, you're going to lose it. You're going to be like, I'm going to kill this dude, man. So I want to hear from some of you, in your humble opinion, do you think this police chief should just be slapped on the hand under this one because of who it was, this Ziccarelli, this Jay-Z that did that to his child? Or should he be charged? He's a police officer that punched a handcuffed guy. Should this cop just be able to, you know what, we understand, and let him go? Or do they have to sentence him to maybe like 3 years probation or a year in jail to say that, look, to other police officers, you can't do this? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.